Hello YouTubers, diecast collectors. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. It is February the 3rd. And this weekend I have a few things to show you. Probably about 75% of this stuff is from my dad's. I only have like 5 or 6 really new things to show. But some of them I guess I might have shown on camera. I don't know if anyone's seen them yet, but let's get started. Today I was at the flea market. I got a few finds. Some people were actually nice and they gave me a few freebies. First off I got the hot seat, the pooper on wheels. It is a Hot Wheels car that they did back in '97. I don't know if this is a first edition or not. It looks like this could be, because white would have been the obvious first choice for the first casting, I think. So this might have been a first edition, I don't know. Even though it's not blistered, I mean, it still could be pretty valuable, because they don't. I read on a Wikipedia page that they didn't make this anymore, that they thought this was kind of inappropriate to have a toilet seat on wheels for children, so I guess they quit making this, so this could be more valuable. But here's a little closer look at the car. It's interesting. It's got a plunger for the steering wheel, and if you lift up the seat, the plunger will actually kind of actuate up and down. The engine's in the back, which is the tank, where that's cracked, and this was actually in a box full of other stuff, and he was selling them for $1 a piece, but surprisingly this was in good condition. All I needed to do was clean it up a little bit and it was fine. So very cool little car. Yeah, that's a hot seat. And I was at another stall. Well, actually I was inside, and there was a stall in the flea market called Mike's Diecast, and the guy was nice, because I had my eye on a lot of things in there, because he had a ton of Hot Wheels. I mean, a ton of Hot Wheels, like 12 times the amount I have. So this is the he gave me some of these. I didn't even know these existed. These aren't new. I mean, these aren't old, and they look old because they're made to look old, but these were done in like '97, and these are some keychains. This one, I don't know what it is. I can't read that, but it comes with a little collector's button. It's made to look like the back in the day packages, but yeah, it's on a little key ring. Well, that's kind of neat. You can see the back. This is openable if you want to open it, but I'm not going to open it. But there's some artwork on the back. I don't know if that's reminiscent of the cars back in that day, but there's some little, if you can read it, you can pause it if you want, but there's some little information there. And this one is, I'm not sure, but it's a white car. Not sure how many of these they made, but these two are neat. I don't really plan on collecting a whole set. They're cool, but these wouldn't go on my key ring by any means, but still, you know, they're neat for what they are. But yeah, that's these. So those are my freebies from the flea market. Okay, so I have a little set here from my dad's that I've had for a pretty long period of time. This is the Psychedelic Relics Twin Mill and Red Baron set. I actually have it out of box, so I can show you what this baby looks like. Twin Mill, actually, his hood flips up, so he kind of has a little working feature of his own. Red Baron, he doesn't do anything. He's just pretty much a stationary static model, but it's pretty nice. It's got the machine guns and everything. So this was an actual car. This was a Tom Daniels design, and of course we all know Twin Mill's an actual car, but I don't know if it was an actual car back in this day when this set was minted, but yeah, this set's cool. So that's the Psychedelic Relics. Okay, I'll close this hood. Okay, so now that I've shown you that, I got a few M2 machines. I mean, there's no new M2 machines, but I took them home from my dad's. First off, I have my little Dodge Charger Daytona. This is an old release, but this thing was the older release because it didn't have the groove on the top of this. I just replaced the lids. I have the Hemi-Cuda over here, which actually I kind of replaced the lid so that way this would fit into my collection, but this is the Dodge Charger Daytona. I have another Mopar version of this, so I actually have two Dodge Charger Daytonas, but I have that one. And of course, I know everyone's probably seen these before, but this is the Autolift 2-pack. This is the old one, the very first one they came out with. I haven't been able to find the other ones. I wish I could. But this is the Autolifts. This is the Chevelle and the Mustang. So yep, I got that. I took that from my dad's, and I took these two. First off, this is my Torino Cobra. This car is a blue. The hood actually this hood opens on this one. That's pretty nice. The engine's detailed on the hood. Sometimes it does want to come open, sometimes it doesn't, but it doesn't open very far, unfortunately. I wish it did open further, but it's pretty nice. I got this for Easter, so nice little gift. Ford Torino Cobra. And then I got my truck. I only have like 2 trucks out of the work truck series. I do plan to get more because they just had the Winston Enterprises truck at the Walmart down the street from me. It was the truck that had the big W on the door, and it was white, and it had the work shell. So I do want to get that. And they also had the GMC Suburban Carrier. It was like a I forget the name of the blue that it was in, but I know the top was Dove white, but it was in some kind of blue. It was like a teal blue. So I do plan to get those trucks next, and eventually some stuff from the flea market, so I got some plans. But this is a nice black. I think the grill white with the black is a very sharp color combination, I think, personally. And the hood opens on this one. Interior's tan, steering wheel black, dashboard. Not a really deep bed on this one. At least I don't think the bed is that deep. I think it could have been deeper, but the bed's not that deep on that. And these next two, well, one of them I've already shown in one of my videos. So if you look at my old videos, like when I used to do them in my bedroom, I have a video of what Christmas haul from like not this year, but like the beginning of 2012 probably. So I have a video of a Christmas haul that I got stuff. But this is my Indianapolis Motor Speedway 100 Years of Racing. This is a chrome Indy car. A few years ago, where I bought this is Tuesday morning. This was actually $10, so not too bad a price for this car. You can see it's got the little logo on the back, and it's got IMS, which stands for Indy Motor Speedway, of course. And then you can see the back. I'll lift the case for a closer view. Yeah, very nice car. Got a few little details in it. Nothing opens, of course, but I mean, as far as videos, this is about as close as you can get. Closer, closer, closer. But yep, that's pretty much it for that one. I also, when I was over at my dad's, I took this home. I've had this for a while actually, but this is the Auto Drag Series Chevelle. Actually, no, not Chevelle, sorry, Nova. This is the Chevrolet Nova SS. I'm not sure it's the SS version, but it's got a little pro stock style paint job and kind of a super stock car, I guess. Nice engine with the dual plane air cleaner. Nice orange. I kind of wish they had painted the valve heads on this. It would have been nice to see those in black, honestly, but that's the one thing I didn't really like. But I do like this car. I do have another Nova, but it's actually the Foosed out version of it, which is the Cherry Nova. So I did have a few of the car. Like I said, most of the Foosed cars I had already, but since they were chip Foosed, I just had to get them. So, but But this is the Chevy Nova. Okay, so I'm gonna try to hurry through this because this video is taking like forever. Whoops, that's fine. Okay, so now this is my Pontiac. These were two other cars I got from my dad, and these are in the orange family. This is a first one I'm going to show is a Pontiac GTO Judge. Now, my confusion with this color, I know it. They called it carousel red, but this is orange, and I'm not colorblind. This is orange. This is definitely orange. So I'll never understand some colors that they named them back in the day, but it's called carousel red. I'll never understand why carousel red came off orange. Oh well. Some people say they call it orbit orange, but I don't know if orbit orange was a different shade. But this one, very nice. It's got the same style air cleaner. Hood as usual on dog legs, like all M2 Machines hoods are. Of course, this scale you really can't do anything but dog legs because it's so small. But this hood opens. Very nice wheels with the lettering. Actually, no, not lettering. It's got red line tires on this one. Well, this is actually a prototype version, so I did get this a while ago. And I do want to take this little thing off here because I like to display it with both doors open. I've just kind of been too lazy to take them off of there. This one is another truck. This one's not a whole lot, there's not a whole lot of stuff going on with this, honestly, because, let's be honest, it's just not really anything really super detailed, but nonetheless, it is kind of cool. But when I buy these, I do like to buy the haulers with the actual hauler attached to them. But I guess if you wanted to, you could attach a hauler to this. But this is a Chevy LCF low cab forward. This is a pretty cool little truck. This is an orange. I know that Chevy had their Apache in a color called Yukon or red, kind of like Orbit orange, but Yukon red was the same exact thing. Yukon red was an orangish shade. So yeah, this is Yukon, not Yukon, but it is orange. But I don't know if it was ever called Yukon like red or anything, because it's a Chevy. It's not by GM. Well, yeah, this is Chevy, so the Apache was made by Chevy, but this could be Yukon or red or whatever. But this one actually has the jeweled headlights in it. Unfortunately, the one thing I really didn't like about this lineup is the cab doesn't even open on these. That was kind of confusing to me, but I mean, I guess they couldn't do that because that would have been a little much for production, but I kind of wish the cab did open, would tilt forward or something, but yeah, it's cool. But this is the Chevy LCF. So the last car that I have, and I'm going to move on to the bigger stuff, the cooler stuff. I know we're looking at the chopper. We'll get to the chopper in a minute. Get to the chopper. Okay, so we have this white. I'm not sure what the name of the white is. I know Plymouth had competition orange. I know they had lemon twist yellow. I know all the other colors, although I cannot figure out what the name of this white is. I guess it's just a generic white, but I just call it white. But this is the Hemi Cuda. This one's cool. I do like this. The hood opens, the doors open. Usual fare with the good lineup of M2 machines, not the drivers. I cannot stand the driver M2 machines. But no offense to what anyone collects, but I honestly think the drivers are the M2 machine driver cars are junk. It's like they're cheapo cars. So, but the hood opens on this, which I love about M2 machines. You can't really see it too well unless I go through there, but yeah, it has an actual shaker scoop on this. I haven't closed this hood in forever. Yeah, and that's why I haven't closed it in forever, because it's impossible to get back open again. But the hood opens on that. But this one's cool. Alright, now it is time for the big stuff. And the first off, I'll show this centerpiece right here. I got this awesome, for free, for free, freebie. I got an awesome Sturgis Special West Coast chopper. Special thanks to a friend of mine. My mom's named Jessica. Her husband Chris gave me this. I really like it. I like it a lot. It is sweet. This bike, I'm not going to open it because it is a pain to open, but this bike actually has what we call in the motorcycle world a suicide shifter. And on this bike, which is not really common to Muscle Machines bikes, I know Jada did a Von Dutch chopper, which I actually own. I own a golden Von Dutch Dragnut, which I eventually want to do a video with. I do know Jada had a Von Dutch chopper, and on that the foot clutch actually kind of works. On this one though, the suicide shifter actually does actuate a clutch, and of course usually with the 1/10 scale bikes the back wheel does move the drive belts and they do rotate. But this is a really cool bike, really sleek, sophisticated motorcycle, and kind of for something that Jesse James would build, you know. It's more blinged out than most of his choppers. So, very uncommon bike for them. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, of course I've seen it on the computer, on the internet and all that, but this one's cool. So that was on Thursday. That was before the first. So I got this on Thursday. So yep, that's the West Coast chopper. I got two dioramas. I didn't bring this home from my dad's. This one over here I did. This one here I've got from my dad's. This is the Road Racers. This one has, I do want to get the other Road Racers version of this, the one with the Sam Posey Challenger, and the one with the, I know this one has a blue Mustang. I just can't place the name of it. I've heard of it. I just don't know. But I know some people will know the set, but tell me on my channel in the comments. Like I said, rate, comment, subscribe, as usual. And please do, because honestly, your contributions help my channel to get more notoriety. So please, if you're a viewer, subscribe. This is a really cool set. It looks like they're coming over the hill and engines are roaring and the crowd's going wild and all that. So green light collectibles, 1967 Shelby Trilingua Mustang and the 1972 Roy Woods Racing AMC Javelin. So yep, this is Trans Am Racing, actually what they called it back in that day. So yep, I got that one, and I know you probably weren't able to see it the last time I tried to make a video of my room, but this is a rare opportunity. These are the green light muscle Mustang set. It's got an old one right here, new one right here. I guess the old one's waiting to be restored. The new one is kind of the just to be there. I like the old one better personally, but it's got the new one. So this is kind of got the toolboxes in the background and kind of the shots like you know, so just being worked on, I guess. So kind of cool. Alright, so now for the 1/24 scales. This week I managed to find, and I've been trying to find it forever, I found this baby. This is the, I'm not sure if you call this a treasure hunt or anything. Well, it might have been a chase piece. I don't even know. But I consider it a chase. It was hard to find. This was impossible. But I have another version of this, but it's the stock version. This is the 1969 Chevy Camaro ZL1 427, or as the British people say, Camaro. Not a good British accent, but you know, Camaro, same thing. So this one has a clear hood scoop on it. It's kind of done like a old dragster, sort of. It's got slicks on the back of it. Only thing is, I mean, it still does have the stock base, kind of. I mean, there's some pieces they transferred over to make it look like this. I do know that. I did look at the bases and I kind of compared them. But they do kind of make this with new rims. Of course, they put different rims on this, and they do change the graphics. And they did put some hood stacks on it. Hillborn injection. That's the word I'm searching for. Hillborn injection. So they did put that on this, and they redid the interior for sure. I don't know if it's the same base or not. It kind of does look like it, but another thing I'm not sure about, because I don't know about over 100 parts. I do love M2 machines, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure what the exact piece count is on these cars. Because whenever I see this, it kind of gives me a headache just to count everything up. But I don't know if they really are more than 100 pieces, so I'm not sure what it is. But I will say, like I said, M2 machines are the best. The best cars you can get at Walmart nowadays. So if you can find these, I mean, good luck, because they might be showing up at Walmarts. They might keep them in stock, so on the rare occasion they might have one out. But I was glad to find this. Only thing I had wrong with this, and I couldn't tell, was the header. The exhaust header came separate from the pipe that was on the base, and all I had to do was pop it back in there. It was a small fix, but it worked out fine. It was just I guess they didn't align everything on the exhaust properly. But yeah, everything's fine with the car. But oh yeah, it's a sweet car. Highly recommend it. Pick it up. This was more their good work that they do. So, like I said, keep on collecting, people. And if you can find this, I say good luck. So, like I said, I got that. And I also took this home from my dad's. I got my other Camaro, my stock. It's because this one actually, there is a lot of difference between this and the other one. Because this has the gold stripes on it, of course. I think this was more of a first release. They said, we want to do something classy. The other one was more of a kind of brawny drag racing type thing, but this one is more elegant, let's say, because this has a more stock feel to it. It looks more classy, but this has the regular steel rims on it. I'm not sure what the name of the rims are, but it's got the regular rally wheels on this. This is, of course, a rally sport, so of course it's going to have the rally wheels. And then the engine, of course, is stock on this one. So yes, I am a Camaro fan. I have two Camaros, only because I wanted to get that one. So also I got from my dad's, I have my Shelby Super Snake Don Prudhomme edition. This car, I got this a very long time ago. This is when I lived in me and my mom lived in the apartment. This is before we lived in where we live at now. This is a Don Prudhomme edition Shelby Super Snake. Purple. Kind of wish I could have found the black version, because the black version is the one they actually have. I'm not sure if they have a purple version of this. But this car, pretty cool. The hood, of course, has a supercharger peeking out of it. You lift up the hood, there's quite a lot nice engine detail in there for 1/24 scale. I looked at them online, I never thought they had so much detail, but when I saw this, I just decided I wanted to have it, so I think it's cool. And the last package, the last bit that I had from my dad's was this Johnny Lightning Ford Thunderbolt. This car is pretty cool. This is actually when Johnny Lightning was owned by Learning Curve brands. They're now owned by Tomy, and their cars nowadays are terrible. No offense to anyone who collects Johnny Lightnings, like I said, but I mean their bases are so cheap. The way they're made are cheap. I mean I have a few new Johnny Lightnings, but they're only castings I've really kind of had to have. But you know, still at the same time, Johnny Lightnings are kind of cheaply made. They're nowhere near as collectible as the old Playing Mantis stuff, or the old when they were owned by RC2 or Ertl or Racing Champions 2. I know Ertl was RC2 for a while, so then they owned Johnny Lightning. So they're not going to be the new Johnny Lightnings. I don't think they'll be anywhere near as collectible. So if you go to flea markets, look for old Johnny Lightnings. That's what I say. So this is this was the Ford Thunderbolt, metal base, metal body. It's heavy. Yeah, the hood opens, doors open, trunk doesn't open, but you know, it's a cool car. So that's the last bit of my video here. So like I said, guys, rate, comment, subscribe. If you're a viewer, do it. Just click it. It's not hard to do. Hit it, click it. Like I said, click subscribe. Do what you can do, guys. Oh, and keep on collecting. And I wish you a good Super Bowl, and I hope your team wins. Like I said. And like I said, I'm going to keep going everywhere I can. I'm going to keep buying what I can. I'm going to keep doing what I can. So like I said, keep your spirits high. And never give up and keep collecting. So, and a little shout out to my subscribers. I know I now have like 71 subscribers or something. Shout out to everyone. CJ Hot Wheels, Seth, Mr. Sensitivity. Shout out to Heath Ken. Shout out to Roger Dodger Man. Dave Rebecca. I don't know. Ghost Jerker. Just a shout out to everyone, because I now have like 71, 75 subscribers, something like that. Haven't checked it yet, but like I said, guys, this video, it's February, it's the 3rd, Sunday. I don't know when this will be up, because it's kind of my mom's computer's kind of out of commission right now, because she doesn't have, their charger's not working for the computer, the laptop. So I will get this uploaded soon. So like I said, keep collecting and everything else. And I've kind of run over my time limit for this, of course, because I'm trying to explain everything and put everything into detail for you guys. So like I said, hopefully I'm going to try to make a background for my videos. That way I have somewhere to record, and I wouldn't mind getting some better lighting where I'm at. I wouldn't mind having a background to record my stuff at. So I might make something, hopefully, up. It would be nice to have that. But yeah, like I said, guys, rate, comment, subscribe. It's not that hard. And like my page, Collecting Diecast Cars. It's on Facebook. Type in Collecting Diecast Cars, because we're always looking for new people to like our page and everything like that. So if you have a YouTube and a Facebook, like that page. But yeah, like I said, and I shall see y'all later. Goodbye.